solution, how did you determine that it was not a solution? Hi, welcome in everybody. Welcome in everybody. Tiara, you're going to be our class president for tonight. Hi, Cisse. Southern lady, yep, you plug in the number, and -6 is not the same as 6. Very good. So right, it would not be a solution. Excellent. Very good, everybody. So we understand that whenever we have a ordered pair and we put those numbers into the equation, if it doesn't work, that means that that point is not a solution, meaning it's actually not on the line, because this equation is going to actually draw a line. It will create a line. And so that's one of the first things that we need to understand, is that these ordered pairs, these coordinates, are actually a answer, a solution that makes a point on a line. In every point, that's what creates a line. So hold on. I think if you don't understand that, then it could kind of be confusing as we progress. So trying to find solutions for a line, understanding that this line has, how many solutions does this line have? I am a teacher. I'm a certified teacher. I've been teaching I've taught for 10 years. I'm not in the classroom anymore. I just tutor and do this on TikTok right now. But I'm certified. I've been certified in Texas for 14 years. It does that sometime when I first jump on. Hi, Mr. Hernandez. Yes, there's an infinite number of solutions because it's a linear equation, and a line extends in both directions for forever and forever, right? So that we have to understand, instead of drawing our solution on just a line or we just have one point, now we are going to start showing our solutions as an actual drawing, which is a line. So this line has many points, and each point represents an answer. And that's why we call it a linear equation. Graph the line and see there are infinite solutions. Yes, there are infinite solutions. There are. Hey, beloved. So right now we're just checking for understanding to make sure we are able to determine if something is a solution or not. So let's see if we can determine if, what about if I change this to be 60? Would that be a solution to the line? Is that going to be a point that rests on my line? Yes. Hey, Chasen. Yes. So you're going to plug in. Hey, Rishi. So yeah, you're going to plug in the X and the Y. Good job, Sean. That's easy because we got those. Hey, Lily. Thank you. So now I'm going to throw y'all a little razzle dazzle in here, and we're going to do a fraction. So I want you to check this one for me as well, because we are so advanced at this point, right? Thank you, Lily. You just sharing it out, huh? Hey, Annalisa. Annalisa Chasen, very good. Two and 0.5. Excellent. Perfect. Yep. So that one, we know this one works and this one works. The only one that didn't work was the last one that we did. Excellent. So now I'm going to give you one, and you're going to have to find the missing point, okay? So let's do one, and you need to find the solution, okay? So now we're going to progress where we have to find the other. You need to complete the solution. I know what you meant. It's okay. It's fine. So I need you to complete the solution, and the equation is 3x plus y is equal to 12. And they gave us the numbers 0, We're going to complete the solution. 6, so I'm looking for this, I'm looking for this, and I'm also looking for -1. Okay, so I need to complete the solution set. Oh, it's okay. Algebra 1, yes. So the last equation, we were just substituting in values, Raha. We were still just substituting in values. This one we are going to now, this is for Algebra 1. So now we are going to find, are you using a graphing calculator, Adam? Sean says plug in X or Y to find the opposite variable. Very good. Yes, it's easy, but some people get so confused when I tell them, oh, Adam, no fair. Annalisa said 2 and 6. The X and Y intercepts, yeah. So I'm going to tell you something real quick. This is actually going to be an intercept. Anytime that one of the variables is 0, that's your intercept. Because it has to be at 0 so that it can cross the line. All right, so I see people saying 0, 12, 2, 6. So this is 12, this is 2, and then we still got to do -1. You're very welcome. Yeah, intercept, always think about an intersection, and the only way that I can intersect one of these lines, like, is that if I'm going to cross the y-axis, then my x-coordinate has to be at 0. So I'm just going to plug in 0 if I want to find x, and I'm going to plug in 0 for the other one if I want to find the y. -1 and 15, everybody is getting that? Perfect. We don't even have to do a big lesson on this. Oh my goodness, you all are amazing. Look at all these teachers in here. Teachers. What's up? So here goes some more help, you all. Mr. Adam, Miss Annalisa. There goes y'all some more teachers. Y'all can ask for some help. So for those who weren't sure, I'm so glad that you said that. Kenzie says she's learning algebra. What you're going to do is you're going to always substitute in the given value. Okay, so if they give you a value, you're going to substitute in for those who don't know, you're going to substitute in the given value and solve for the missing value. Okay, so whenever they give you a value, you'll go ahead and put that into the equation, and then you'll solve for whatever's missing. So let's just do the first one real quick. They gave me x, so this is your x and this is your y. I'm going to always substitute in what they give me. And remember, when I have one variable, I always solve for it. Okay, so this will be 3 times 0, which is 0 plus y is equal to 12. So then y is equal to 12. And you'll do that every single time. Hey, Lee, what's up, lady? I'm glad you made it. We just started. Can you teach me how to find domain and range of a real valued function? I love math, too. That's one of my favorites. Annalisa. Really? It does. As long as you kind of, hey, Jazz. Oh, I love it. I'm a big puzzle and trivia person. I was just in there watching, I'm going to watch crosswords and the game show channel all day. And that's exactly how I tell my students, Annalisa, to think about it. It's like a puzzle. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle. Like you said, everything connects. You know what I'm saying? Everything connects. For those who are just popping in, if you need to take that down, when you're trying to complete the solution and you're missing one of the coordinates, you're going to substitute in the value they give you, and then you're just going to solve for the missing value. History, Kenzie, History's not bad, though. You need to know it, too. So it wouldn't be 4 and 12 North Star for this one because they gave us the value of 0. And so we're not going to multiply. We're not trying to see what do I multiply 3 by to get 12. We're trying to determine, we have 2 different variables. How did you get 4? Because we're going to say 0 is equal to x. So we're going to substitute in that value that they gave us. This is x. Plus y is equal to 12. So 3 times 0 is 0. So that means y is equal to 12. So, and when you did y is 0, then how did you solve for it? Whenever you inserted y is 0, you should have multiplied and got 0. And then you should have got y is equal to 12. I don't know. Sorry, integrals is not my thing. Hey, Shay. So we don't divide because this is not, we already gave x a number. So the x is no longer there. We're just adding. 3 times 0 is 0 plus y is equal to 12. Well, my 0, if I add it to y, it's just y is equal to 12. There is no more, there's nothing left on that side but y. Nothing's left on that side but y. So we don't do division unless we have a variable that's being attached to the coefficient. Then we divide those two to separate them. But if we're not doing that, we don't need that. Me too, Paige. So let's look at 2, 6. Somebody asked for 2, 6. Let's do, hey, Tilted Halo. Let's do another one. So they gave us they gave us this value. They gave us 6. So we know that y is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6. So then I'm going to exchange my y value for a 6 since they're equivalent. So I have 3x plus 6 is equal to 12. Now this is where you may have to multiply, Misty. Excuse me. Is it Misty? Oh, Miss T. So to get x by itself, because I'm solving for my variable, because I need to isolate it, I'm going to subtract 6 on both sides. 3x is equal, remember this zeroes out, 12 minus 6 is 6. Now, Miss T, what do I need to do to get that x by itself, because it has that 3 attached to it by multiplication? What do I need to do, everybody? I need to divide, hey Pink Love, I need to divide by 3. Yes. On both sides, because what I do to one side I do to the other, which is the opposite, perfect T. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. This is going to reduce down to a 1, and I don't have to write it. X is equal to 6 divided by 3, which is 2, so that gives me that value right there. I wish I could be your algebra teacher. We knew what you meant, Pink Love. You got it? Very good, Miss T. Perfect. All right. Does anybody need the last one, -1 and 15? Or are we good to do another one? Let's switch up the equation. Hey, North Chris. Let's switch up the equation. So let's do another one where we have to try to find the missing solution. So whatever they give you, you're going to substitute it in. All right, so we have 2x minus y is equal to 8. And I need you all to find the y value here. The x value here. And then the y value here. Okay, so I'm looking for these missing pieces. I don't want to use a line. I feel like that's too much going on. Okay, so these are my missing variables. I'm missing my y value, my x value, and my y value. Are you serious? Do what? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shaprisa. I'm sorry. So those are your instructions. Can y'all read that okay? Which y can y'all not see? Lee, I just see. If I just leave it blank, that may be easier. Is that easier? Or should I put that I'm looking for the y, I'm looking for the x, I'm looking for the y? What's easier for y'all to understand? X and y? Okay. I'll do that then. Thank you, Shaprisa. Y'all can't see this number right here, Tress? Oh, okay. Is that better? Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. Can y'all see all the numbers now? So this is a 0, this is a 4, and this is a -3. Perfect? Okay. Y'all good? Okay. Yeah. Kenzie, we replace, yes. Very good, Kenzie, on that first one. Mm-hmm. You're going to replace that with the 0. Yep, you got it. Somebody did it. I don't know. Let me get a different color marker so I can write the answers. Stay. What did you say for the Y? What class are you in, Lee? Is that the CNA class? We got -8 for the first one, everybody. Okay. Ooh, I don't know chain rule of derivatives. Second problem, you got 6, 4. Okay, very good. So we got -8, 6, and perfect. Is the second one? Yes, the second one is 6. Very good, Pink Love. Very good. Algebra, beginning algebra, middle school, and developmental math. 4 is correct. 4, no, which one? Your CNA? Well, tell everybody, hey, future CNAs. How did they get 6? Okay, so let's look at it. Is everybody good with -8? Hey, Desiree. So right here, we got a -8. And we can talk about how we got that. Did everybody get -8 already? Algebra 2 and 3, Big B can help y'all with all that fancy stuff. Black China, are you talking to Big B? I'm in Dallas area. Okay, so everybody good with -8? We just trying to figure out number 4. So it tells me that my Y is equal to 4, okay? Excuse me, so Y is equal to 4, so I'm going to insert that right here, okay? I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm going to insert that into the equation. I got to put my book down. So this one ended up being -8, which we are excited about. Now, I'm going to take that 4 and I'm going to put it where that Y is. So I have 2x minus 4, and I'm not going to put, I don't have to do parentheses, but that negative will have to use parentheses. Minus 4 is equal to 8. So I exchanged my Y for my 4 value. Okay? Now I have one variable, so I'm just going to go ahead and solve for it like I normally do. How do I get rid of all this stuff over here? Plus 4 on both sides. Thank you. So now I have 2x. This becomes 0 is equal to 8 plus 4 in 4th grade. 12. In my last step, you know, I can't see nothing y'all talking about. Perfect. Hey, Nay. Hey. Divide by 2. Big B. You know you divide by 12 and x is equal to 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So then this answer here would be 6. Very good, everybody. Does that make sense? Did y'all get that? You good? Okay. The 4 was given to us as part of the solution. We just had to find the other part of the solution. So this is a linear equation with 2 variables, which means we have 2 answers that we need to find. But the problem gave us half of the answer, and so that's why we had to substitute in that value to find the other half of the answer. I know I seen something about 4th grade too, Free. I did too, Shabrisa. That's what I was trying to see. Who said something about 4th grade? You are so welcome. Oh, somebody said thank you. There's an infinite. Yes, Chef Aaron, there's an infinite. Three and -2 for the third problem. Why is the first one -8? And Lee Woo, I missed all of y'all. What you doing, CNA? Woo, I missed all of that. Okay, so somebody just asked how we get the -8. So let's do that one. Are we good with this one, everybody? We cool? Hello. Hey, Laura. How are you? So let's do the last one. You have to make sure that whenever you insert that -3 that you use parentheses so that you don't subtract it. Yes, I know I'm behind. I got to put last week's on YouTube and then I'll put these on YouTube hopefully by the weekend. I'm doing well, thank you. Do I have a video on functions? Hey, Ray, I don't have a long video on functions, but I do have one that I uploaded last week with a little bit of functions on YouTube. You can check that one out. I don't do geometry. Why was the y of 4? So the y was given to us as the answer. They gave us, just like right here, they gave us a -3. So now I'm about to use that. All we're doing is completing the solution. So the green was given to us as part of the problem, and we're finding the orange. So we're looking for the rest of the answer. All right, they gave us this. Anytime you have a negative, do you hear me good, you need to do a parentheses around it, because what's the difference between this, okay, 2 parentheses 3 and 2 minus 3 minus y? Do you see the discrepancy between here and here? If you do not put a negative number in parentheses, you're going to end up subtracting versus multiplying, okay? And we don't want that, because this says to multiply 2 times the value of x. So always use parentheses when you insert a negative number. Negative y is equal to 8. So here I do 2 times -3, which gives me what? Thank y'all. -6, thank you, Peak Love. -6 minus y is 8, okay? Now I have -6 minus y is 8. What do I need to do? Because I'm still trying to isolate this. There go, yeah, Big B, Ray talking to you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ray, Big B is also, she's an Algebra 2, Algebra 3 teacher. Add 6. So that's going to zero out. I have -y is equal to 8 plus 6, which is 14. But can I have a -y? Very good, Lee. Very good time. Can I have a -y? No. So what do I need to do? Divide by -1. Very good. Excellent. I need to know that's a -1 right there. But we just understand that. So we're going to divide both sides by -1. And then we have y is equal to a -14. So then that would be my solution for that one. Very good. Y'all better come on with it then. Very good. How y'all feeling about those? We'll do one more where we have to find the solutions. And I think y'all got it. Any questions about that? Are we good to do another one? How would you graph the last one? What do you mean? Like on a number, like 3 and 14? This right here? We good? You would just graph it on a number. You would just graph it. You would actually have to graph this entire equation. So, Raha, if we just graphing points on a line, because remember, these are solutions to an entire graph. So, you would actually put this here, -3, 1, 2, 3, 14 down here. Then you would do 6 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. And then 0, -8, so that would be 0, and I'm coming down here to about -8, and then I would have to scoot that one over because it's not that straight, so that would end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 4 out here. Oop, I missed it. If I was doing it correctly, that would be the answers. Okay? Remember, this is a linear equation, so we can graph it as a line. All of these are points on the same exact line. That's why this is solutions to the same problem. Okay, let's do one more of these. Let's do one more. You said you wish your students would get on this live? How you know it should be 8 plus 6 when moving? Because we always do the opposite of what we see happening. Since it was a -6, the only way to go to the opposite side is do the opposite sign. Okay? So I have to do the opposite operation if I want to move it to the opposite side. Everything has to change. Emerald J, Big B, they got a parent function in there for you. Somebody asking about a parent function. That's not my lane. I wish I could. I wish I could, but Big B, she can help you. All right, so let's do this one. Let's see how y'all do with this one. Y is equal to 1/2 x. This one is a little different because y is already isolated. Actually, you know what? -2, 0. Oh, they did this one easy for y'all. 0. It ain't even that hard. Ray, did you get help from Big B? Thank y'all for the likes. Y'all are amazing. I need some water, though. A bit? Okay, perfect. Look, let me get on here. Big B, do I need to add you to the, you got your whiteboard with you? I need to add you on the live. Where's she at? Miss B. Hey, Ayla. Hi. Where'd she go? Cause she sure can't help y'all with whatever y'all need help with. I can stay. I can't. Oh, okay. I just popped in because it's. Oh, okay. Can I come? You can convert 1/2 to 0.5. Oh, did she leave? Okay. Yeah, you can convert it to 0.5. Oh, well, thank you for coming in, Ray. You definitely can because it's easier to see. -2 and 4. Okay, I see you. Y'all hit her up though. Time zone. I don't know if you was talking to me or not. I'm Central Zone. I'm Central Time Zone though. I turned around. I didn't see nothing that y'all had said. I'm sorry. -2 and 4. You don't have to convert it to 0.5, but you can because since it's a nice decimal, you can go ahead and convert it. Oh, the question is we need to complete the solutions. So -2 is missing a value for y, and we need to determine what that value is. Enemy. Okay, so since we are missing the solution, because remember these are all coordinates that go with the solution. Yeah. So everybody's changing this to 0.5, which you most definitely can do. They said the first one is -6. Yes, very good. Okay, all right. I always get my East Coast people. Thank you for coming in and stopping by. Have a good night. -6. Yes, -2 and -6 is perfect, y'all. Very good. The second one is -5. Yes. Very good. So this one is -6. So let me do this. Find the missing, I guess I could put find the missing coordinate. Very good. Very good. And then what's the last one? $10. Perfect. Y'all got this. Y'all are the bomb.com. So x is equal to 10. So this should be 10. This one should be -5. And this top one should be -6. I need to get me another table so I don't have to look on. Jay says, what is x? That's what we so do the number 10? Yes. The first one, okay, let's do the first. Let's do them all and then, yeah, We're going to go through them. So I'm going to go ahead. So what we do is substitute in the given value. So everything in green is what they gave us. The orange is what we found. It is Black China. This is y equals mx plus b. It definitely is. Yep. Hey, Tay Tay. Ooh, no trinomials tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to take what they gave us and we're going to put that inside the equation. So they gave us that y is equal to -2. X is equal to -2. So I have y is equal to 1/2 times -2 minus 5. Now, people decided to change this to 0.5, which you most definitely can. But I'm okay because the denominators are going to cancel out anyway. So y is equal to half of -2, which is -1 minus 5. So that would be y is equal to a -1. Take away more negatives would just be a -6, okay? Because the signs are the same. So I did -1, took away some more, and I made a -6. The left number is your x and the right number is x. You plug them in and solve for the one on the left. Oh, Jazz, you missed the steps? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's run it back. So the only thing I would tell you is get real good with fractions, because when you do y equals mx plus b, it's going to be a fraction because it's going to be the slope. So you have to understand how to do rise over run. Hey girl, oh that's Lee. Hold on, I got you. So you need to understand how to do rise over run. Okay, what's going on, ma'am? Oh, she paused it.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hi, what you say?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm driving. So, and I was trying to, but that 1/2 times the -2, and we getting 1 kind of threw me off. So, did we multiply it by its reciprocal, or how did we get the 1?
So remember, up under there is like this, right?
Yes. Okay, so it was a reciprocal, and 2 over 2 is 1. Well, 2 over -2 is, so wait. Oh, we just divided those?
Remember, we took this right here and put it into the equation.
Yes.
So we took the value.
But when you
So
got the answer, I believe you got -1.
yeah, because I did 1/2 times -2. So I just said what's half of -2, right? Or like she
Okay.
said, they said in here that the 2's cancel out. Because when we
Oh,
multiply
okay. So it's
fractions,
like multiplying 0.5, right?
yep.
Okay. Thank you for
That's what that's about.
clarifying that.
Huh?
Thank you for clarifying that
Oh,
for
you're
me.
welcome. Yeah, everybody was like, let me just do it by 0.5. I was like, you can definitely do it by 0.5. But if it was 1/3, y'all wouldn't be able to do that. That's the only thing, because it would be 0.33333. So that's it. Hey, Triple Pound, we're completing the solution. We're trying to find the missing value from our ordered pairs. So we found them all, but now we're just going through to see how we found them. Everybody had already had their answer. So this is what a lot of people did. I'll show what most people did. They decided to change this to a decimal and then multiply it times -2 and minus it by 5. You can do that if it's a nice fraction. You can definitely do that. Okay. And then half of -2 is -1 minus 5 is going to be y is equal to -6. So that's how we end up getting that -6 right there. Okay. But somebody has said in the comments, you could just cancel. Yes, anytime you do remember a fraction times a whole number and the denominators are the same, they're going to be canceled out and you're just going to be left with the numerator. Okay. Let's run through. Everybody good with number 1? What'd you say, Triple Pound? What about today? I'm sorry, I missed it. Can you show me this equation with rise over run y2? Oh, the slope the slope formula. Y'all know I missed something. Oh, okay, everybody said they good. Okay, cool. So let's do the second one. I think somebody said they needed the second problem. Or just the last problem. Number 2 or number 3? No, not for this one, Isla or Ayla. Not for this one. We're not going to do rise over run. The last one, number 3? Okay. So we have y is equal to 1/2 x again. No. Actually, this is a nice one because they gave us that y is equal to 0. So, oh yeah, we got to do over here. 0 is equal to 1/2 x minus 5. Ugh. I'm sorry. Say it again. What did you say about not today? Triple pound. Hold on, let me run it back. Hold up. Black China. Yes, I'll do that at the end. I'll do that next. Put 5 on both sides. Perfect. So we're gonna add 5 on both sides. So now we have 5 is equal to 1/2 x. Remember, this became 0. How do we get rid of this fraction over here? Since I'm multiplying by 1/2, what do? Yeah, it's gonna be 10. Yep, it's gonna be 10. We divide by 1/2, which is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So dividing a fraction, right? So dividing by 1/2 would be keep, change, flip, which means I have to multiply by the reciprocal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna multiply both sides by 2/1. And that's how I'm gonna get 10 is equal to this and this all cancels out, and I'm left with x. Thank you, Steph. Got it? Very good, Talon. Very good. Yay! Thank you, Tasha. Very good. So that's what we do our multiply by the reciprocal. You are so welcome. The 1K, yep. So think about when you divide by 1/2. In fraction world, dividing by 1/2, remember, 1/2 x divided by 1/2 is 1/2 times 2/1 because we keep, change, and flip. We always multiply by the reciprocal when we divide fractions. That's how we divide fractions, is multiply by the reciprocal. So what you do to one side, you have to do to the other, which would be multiplying. Oh, you did? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pink Love. Absolutely, Angela. I do too. Pre-cal is not my lane. Pre-cal is not my lane. But it was somebody on here earlier that was really good with well, she did algebra 2 and algebra 3. She could probably do pre-cal. Very good. Okay, I have a request for rise over. What did you want, Black China? You wanted the slope formula? You're very welcome. Are you still in here? Any questions? Well, first of all, do y'all have any questions on finding the missing solution when we're given a equation in an ordered pair? Everybody good with that? Rise over run. Okay, perfect. All right, so Black China, she wanted to do the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is equal to m. This is called the slope formula, also known as rise over run, also known as the change in y over the change in x, okay? Memorizing formulas can get kind of tricky. I like to just say it's the change, and I use a triangle because it's the change in your y values over the change in your x values. If you can remember that, there's so many different ways that you can depict it, okay? Nah, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. I don't know where Black China, I guess she left. Did anybody else need this? Because if not, I'm not going to do it tonight. Tonight. Boo, boo. Tonight. Nope, nobody else need it? Oh, Morgan said yes. Okay, never mind. You remember this part? So let's say that you were given, because this means that you're about to get ready to start graphing. The quadratic formula, I don't use it a lot. So this is the thing. I need you to find the slope. I need you to graph a line for me. And so, no, it's rise over run. It's the vertical over the horizontal. Because your y value is your vertical, your x is your horizontal, and you have to rise up before you can run. You can't run nowhere if you sit in your chair. So before you can run, you have to rise up out of your chair and then run. So let's say we were given the point 0, 4, and -2, 3. And I need you to find the slope. So these are 2 points that I'm given, and I need you to find the slope. Okay? I need you to find the slope. So you would use this formula. Cal 2 definitely is hard. Yep. So this is going to be your x1, your y1, your x2, your y2, and then you just put them in the equation and subtract it. So I'm going to do 3 minus 4 over -2 minus 0. And that'll be 3 minus 4, which is -1 over -2, which is actually going to be a positive 1/2. So the slope would be 1/2. So you're not adding it, it would be 3 minus 4, so it would be negative, not 7. $50. You should have got 0.50. Not 50 though. You should get 0.5. It should be a decimal if you put it in the calculator. You're welcome. Morgan, did you get that? Are we good? Because there was a negative at the top and a negative at the bottom, and so they cancel each other out. You can't have a double negative. You're welcome. Oh, yay. What did you say, Picante? You're awesome. So remember, your y's go at the top and your x's go at the bottom. If it was flipped, then it would be that way. But since my y is at the top, I did 3 minus 4, which is -1. And then I did -2 minus 0, which is just -2. Where you go? Well, now you can double check your homework. Yep, x1, it don't matter. Yep, long as you do the same thing both directions, you could have did 4 minus 3 and got 1, and did 0 minus 2 and got 0 minus a -2 and got +2, and you would have got a positive 1/2. It's just long as you go the same direction both times, you're good to go. It doesn't matter. Well, good. I'm glad. Well, whoever needed this wasn't there, and Morgan said she good, so we did good for tonight. I'm good. We did good for tonight. I did what I wanted to do. That was introduce that. Tomorrow we will continue learning about linear equations with 2 variables and finding solutions and all of that good stuff. But I think we are good for tonight. Thank y'all for the likes. Hey, Jazz, you still in here? Hey, itty bitty. Lee, you still driving? Be careful, ma'am, please. Not that I'm just tripping because everybody was in class. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Kathy. Yeah, we done for tonight, Shaprice. So we gonna call it a night tonight. We are gonna call it. Oh, you at the. Oh, okay, you at the. She's not watching from the living room. Okay, yeah, we done tonight. We got like 7 minutes left. Well, I'm actually a little bit new here. Hey, Miramy. Thank you, Shaprice. Have a good night too. I usually come on about 8, between 8:15. You're welcome, Mavis. Or Mavis, I'm sorry. About 8:15 Monday through Thursday. But yeah, we gonna go ahead and cut it. Unless somebody just had a question about math or something, then cool, we can talk about it. But I did that question for Black Fern and she dipped out. Tomorrow we're just gonna continue talking about linear equations and 2 variables, and we may do some graphing tomorrow. We are trying to get her Saturday, no statistics. How to be a math teacher? Well, you just have to go get your degree, any 4-year degree at this point. They don't even care. Oh, congratulations on your GED. That's awesome. Congratulations. I hope you do amazing. Central Time, yes. So I'm in Texas, Central Time. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. I haven't did substitution yet, but I do have videos on my YouTube, and I have some on this page that does a substitution for, you talk about for systems of equations? Is that what you're talking about? Hey, Tevin, thank you. Right back at you. What's a good way to teach match low? Start at a charter school, somebody who doesn't require you to need a, are you from Texas? Come on back. somebody who doesn't require you to do substitute teaching and see if you really like it, because it could be kind of taxing. It can be tiring. I'm so glad y'all came by. Thank y'all for the likes. But yeah, Picante, just hit me up, and if it's something you're really interested in doing, then I'll shoot you in the right direction about teaching. I'm alternative. My degree is in psychology, and I did alternative certification to get certified to teach math. I'm also special ed certified and elementary certified as well. So once you take one test, you can take any test you want to take. Don't even matter. Thank you, Raha. He said, let's get her famous. Listen, so I can retire. I'll take care of everybody. I would love it. And then y'all not gonna see me no more. Cause once I get there, I'm chilling. I'm gonna just make like a pack. I'll make a whole little video or something. Why don't you teach in the school? Cause these kids, but yeah, that's why. That's one of the reasons. I was blessed that I stayed at home for a long time. For a couple of years, I was able to stay at home, and I just fell in love with being at home with my. Well, he a big one now, but yeah, I'm state certified. It's just the politics. It's just if I could just go and do this, what I'm doing with y'all, I would teach every day. But it's so much more that goes with it. It's exhausting. All the professional development, all the lesson plan. I know we have the lesson plan, but it's just so much other stuff that goes with teaching. I just like to teach and tutor. I like one-on-one, and I like small groups. Like I taught a class, I subbed a class. It was 32 students in that classroom, 32 sixth graders, and some of them was absent. No, I mean, I'm not about to be here without these kids. I'm not gonna leave y'all like that, Raha. I'm not about to be here without 36 kids. No, ma'am. They not gonna tackle me. But they did really, yes, Jazz, 30. I counted, I'll talk about, I counted about 5 times because the desk was in rows. It was literally like desk like this. I was like squeezing between them because it was so packed in that classroom. I said, I hate this for the teacher because you can't, and especially as a math teacher, you can't have that many students in math. It was history though. Oh, really? Oh, Miss Perez. I'm glad, Perez. I didn't want to mess up your name again because I don't know if it's Ayla or Isla. Hey, Araceli. Yeah, so I would teach. The pay out here is good, but I would do special ed if I went back because I like small groups. Like I like a community, and I taught. I would go back to junior college though. I would do developmental math. My classes were big there too a little bit, but it's different. They grown, so it was no big deal. Mm-mm. But thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Hey, Elmiel. How are you enjoying school, Lee? I know you said you in the living room. I do not teach English. I know GED, yep, or like adult classes. I think I could do that. Yeah, I see some of those jobs sometimes. Cause I enjoy teaching. Yes, they do. Depending on if you, there's a district out here that pays like 30 some, I think, maybe an hour. Some of them volunteer, but no, some of them. Math and physics is definitely needed. Thank you, Tevin. Oh, you're so kind, Tevin. Thank you. Definitely needed. Thank you so much. Definitely. Lee, where you go? Definitely need math. We need a lot of math teachers, especially good math teachers. I just had somebody email me or DM me and asking about a third grade. I'm like, oh, I don't teach that low, but I help because I just enjoy helping people. Period. I enjoy helping people. It is a true joy when people come over here and they're like, I get it, I understand it, I like it better. Oh my goodness. If you're not certified Picante, go to a charter school. There's such a shortage right now, as long as you have a 4-year degree, they'll hire you. I know it's a school in Dallas now that's paying 64 grand for teachers, and they don't have to have a certification right now. Yeah, $64,000 starting out, or 62,000, I think. It's like downtown Dallas. It's a charter school, and you don't have to be certified. So find a charter school or a private school, and they will probably hire you because they need so many teachers right now. Houston, I think, is big about that. You in Alabama? Mm-hmm. Probably Texas probably pays. It pays pretty decent. Yeah. Well, y'all come back tomorrow. I'm gonna have some more problems for everybody. I'm about to get off of here and let's go. Oh, you missed it. We done for tonight. We are done. Lee, I was just at. Did you hear me earlier calling your name? Hey, Miss Pam. I was asking you how school was going. But oh, Shaprice, I thought you said goodnight. Hey, Eloise.
Oh, wait, I need to tell on myself real quick if you asked how school was going. So the CNA class is going great, but actual college is is college. I didn't know that you can look up your professors before class, and I'm kind of stuck with somebody who's more than mentally challenging me. So yeah, that's how that's going.
I feel you. Oh man, yeah, next time you know, Shaprisa, go get your study on. Hop in. We come on tomorrow about 8. Rate my. Did y'all see me on there? I'm on Rate My Professor. Hopefully, it still say good stuff about me, but I'm on there. I googled my name one day. I was like, somebody said something nice about me. Mm-hmm. I'm on there. Uh-huh. Good night, Raha. I'm on there. Oh, my phone over there on the bed. But yeah, if you put in my name, she said, let me go add it. I look. I think is that the one y'all talking about? Cause you have to spell the Google will respell my name as so without my L instead of putting Sophia, they put Sophia. So you have to make sure you spell it right. But I want to say, my lips so dry. I need my see there. Yeah, it's on there. Rate My Professors. Uh-huh. Hopefully it still say something decent about me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still up there. I'm still doing good. It's only got like 3 people. A lot of people didn't do it, so thankfully the people that like me did it. Right. Jazz said yes, rate them. Eloise, you're gonna study quadratics? I think it does ask the school name because mine says NCTC. That's where I taught at last. You got to do quadratic equations. The charter school that I'm talking about is in Dallas. It's called Pegasus Liberal Arts and Science Academy. It's in downtown Dallas. That was actually one of my first teaching jobs. Pamela, did you get the time? Oh, Mavis, you just came into the country? Oh my goodness. Oh, you have it for a test? So remember, x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I have a song where I'm seeing that on the page where I'm talking about using quadratic equations. You're literally just taking the information and substituting it in, okay? The accent, yeah. Sometimes they have such a thick accent, it's hard to understand them. So Eloise, if you can try to sing that song, as soon as you sit down to take your test, write it down. Every time you substitute a number in, always use parentheses, especially for the negative numbers. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow, use parentheses when you substitute into that equation, because whenever you do b squared, if it's -3, it needs to be positive. And if you don't put parentheses around that negative, it's gonna mess you up, okay? So make sure tomorrow when you substitute in for the equation from the quadratic equation, like if it's x squared minus 4x minus 62, make sure when you do b squared, you do -4 squared, so it gives you a positive number. Okay. The sample is 7 unmarkable to make. What, Jay? You welcome. Y'all over here talking about school. Shaprisa done said goodnight 2, 3 times. Shaprisa, go study for your dosage cap. She had me on here the other night, Lee, doing some. Did you get that question right that you was doing with all that divisioning going on? Shaprisa avoided. Are you avoiding your homework? See, what I tell you. Shaprisa over there avoiding her homework. Did you end up figuring it out doing the improper fractions, or did you leave it? Did you end up getting it? She said. She said study chapter. Oh. I was like, chapter 10, chapter 10. I was like, chapter 10. You know what, Shaprice, that we hit because of that. We finna get off of here because you playing. We finna go to bed because you know you play too much. You cuts up on here. It's late. We finna go to bed. How do I end behavior in range and domain on a linear? How do I do end behavior? I don't make me tell you a story. I'm not sure, Heart. I just know the end behavior is probably talking about the. I'm not even gonna lie. I have no idea. That's out of my. I don't remember. Sorry. That's a little bit advanced for me. If you told me the terms, I could tell you probably what they mean, but not off the top of my head. The end behavior. I couldn't tell you. I guess it's how it acts in the end. All right, y'all. It's 9:06. My kneecaps. I was doing my after school tutoring, playing volleyball, and my arms and my legs. I'm about to go sit down. Why they I hope you did you tell them yes? They Lee said she got a survey now, so they ask me that sometimes too when I'm watching people's lives. They ask me did I find it useful. I don't know why they. Good night, Jazz. Have a good one. And then it has the opposite also. Well, thank you. It is. I hope it's educational and useful. I'm gonna put this up on. Well, see now I'm gonna have to. I gotta edit this one, but I'll definitely drop all these. I'm gonna get better. I might go work on it now and put the ones from last week up on YouTube. Good night. Go study. Have a great time studying. All right, Lee. We'll see y'all later. Night night, everybody. Oh, not the 7K likes. Good night. Thank you, Dolly. Oh, thank you. Good night. Good night, Christian. I didn't want to hang up on nobody. Oh, Salad Queen wasn't on here. Good night, Mavis. Chaco, where you been? We finna say good night. Good to see you, though. Hope all is well. You are so welcome, Eloise. I hope that was helpful. Hopefully you do good tomorrow. You are so welcome. All right, y'all. I'm logging off. Bye.